Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on another GamerVerse 2-pack. We're looking at the Marvel vs. Capcom Wolverine vs. Silver Samurai 2-pack. And man, I really wanted this for the Wolverine, even though the X-Men 97 Wolverine is my favorite. I don't know if this will beat that. I did grab my retro card Silver Samurai off the shelf and compared these two just initially. There's a little bit more different going on here than I initially anticipated. Anyway, on the side you can see nice image of the pixelated Wolverine and the figure. On this side you get a pixelated Silver Samurai with the figure, and then on the back you can see this nice promo image right over here. Loving the photography. Then a little bit of a read-up right over there on the top. And then you can see how they each have their own teams. On the top, you get a spot varnished GamerVerse logo. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you try and get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here are the figures out of the packaging, and I gotta tell you, man, I've been having some fun with these figures. They look pretty damn cool, and they are fun to pose around. The accessories over here, the effects parts, man, they really do kick it up a notch. So I have been enjoying these. There are gripes. There are some things that frustrate me about them as well, which I'm definitely going to get into. So stay tuned for that. But first, let's get a closer look at those accessories, and then we'll get a closer look at the figures. So I really like the accessories that we get with this figure, primarily these effect accessories. We get a set of interchangeable hands for Wolverine, but no interchangeable heads for either of the figures, or an extra set of hands for Silver Samurai. But looking at the Silver Samurai accessories, I gotta say, I think this is very cool. I do like this quite a bit, but from the image and research I did, it was like supposed to be yellow right here with this whole effect piece for a special move. So yeah, that does throw me off, but man, I like the sculpt of it. We've seen this katana before a whole bunch of times from Hasbro, but now we have it in translucent blue. I do wish when it transitioned into the purple though, it was a translucent purple. So it's very opaque. You can see it's like a translucent dark blue over here. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Overall, I do like it. It is something different. The overall color scheme, though, is just throwing me off. And weaving the sword right through here, it feels like there's no particular way to do it. Just, you know, manage on your own. Figure it out, do something cool. And then we get his giant ninja star right over here, which I really like. Translucent plastic looks good. And you get a port right over here, so you could use one of these two stands from the Wolverine effects, which, oh my god, I love that they did this. Now, we did see Mezco do this not too long ago, or maybe that was a while ago. I think that was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Holy shit. But yeah, Hasbro's doing it now, and I'm happy that they are doing it. These work out pretty well for me. I do like them. It took me a minute to figure out how to use them without the stands. And these stands are cool. You know, they do their thing. You can fold them in, you know, move them around, rotate side to side. They're identical to each other. So you can see with one of these, you get just a port right there. But with this one right over here, you get these little notches, which really help out using just all by itself. And it helps snap these two together. So you could connect these and make this cool X Berserker Barrage effect piece right here. Damn, I love this teal and blue mixed together. It's a baby blue and darker blue. It looks so cool to me. I really dig this. Yeah, looking at that farther away too, it's badass. And it's easy to port the stands in here and get it, you know, suspended and everything. But like I was saying, what you could do right here is you have these two notches right there and right over here in the middle. So you could use one set of those notches to go in between the claws right here. And then you could use the other one to kind of lean against the arm. And you have to have it balanced properly and all that. But once you do, it's fairly rewarding having him like this, you know, with these effects coming off of the claws like that. It just looks so sick to me. I had a lot of fun taking photos of him like this. It just looks sick. I guess it would have been cool to have that with this set too. So this Silver Samurai figure has way more new on it than I initially anticipated. The head sculpt's new, the torso's new, and I do like this head sculpt. The teeth look great. Just quick question for you guys. Samurai or ninja? Like if you had to pick one, what would you be? Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards ninja. But anyway, I really love the paint on the face right here. The teeth look really good. I like the paint apps right over here on his helmet. I just wish the whole thing had way more silver on it. Comparing it to the retro card version, this is way shinier. Just overall, look at all that shine, you know, and This one's just a flat gray. And maybe I'm looking up the wrong reference images, but it looked very silver in the game, right? Am I wrong? What the hell? Anyway, we get these shoulder pads right here that kind of work for me and kind of don't. Like if you want his arm over his head, you have to take these off, and they do port off kind of easy when you're getting them moving around and stuff, and it could be a bit annoying. So I like these a little bit, but at the same time, they do frustrate me, you know, like that. I didn't mean to pop off right there. Actually, I was just trying to rotate it. So yeah, that could be a bummer. No butterfly joints on this figure. Again, they're reusing the arms, so we've seen these before. But yeah, this upper torso is new. We have this weird molding line right over here. It's not a molding line. It looks like it's like a little marbling line in the plastic, which is weird because it's not all shiny or translucent. Usually that happens with the translucent and shiny plastic, but this doesn't have either of that, so what the hell. But anyway, the red looks pretty good. It looks like they put an ample amount of red on this, so I do like that. No paint on the back. You can see some swirling going on, so there's a little bit of a pearlescent shine to this. It's kind of weird. I keep calling it a skirt piece. I know it's not a skirt, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And then the legs, again, we've seen these before, so there is some shine going on over here, but it's not nearly as vibrant as the previous version. So is this the Wolverine figure? Is this the best Wolverine figure ever? Very well may be. I don't know. I feel like this figure had to come out at this time. Like, we needed to see this one come out first, which has been currently my favorite Wolverine figure in the collection. This is the X-Men 97 Wolverine. I love this figure so damn much, but oh my god. I mean, there's something about the exaggerated ears right over here and the boots and stuff and just the bulkiness of them. I mean, it's just a very exaggerated, eccentric, just an extreme Wolverine figure. Yeah, that's right, extreme. That's the word I'm going to settle with right here. But damn, I love the face right here. Having interchangeable heads would have been cool. I love that they painted the arm hair right here. They didn't go too hard on it. You know, this works for me, especially with it being a video game figure. I always love to see some shadowing effect. We don't see that here. We haven't seen that in a long time, and it still bums me out, but seeing some shadowing over the yellow would have been really nice to see. And I love that there is this ever so subtle texture going on right here with these gloves. I miss that from the Toy Biz days, and yeah, more textures would be really, really cool to see. More colors, more textures. You get a little bit of that texturing right here on the shorts too, so that makes me very happy. I am seeing a subtle color difference right here between the plastic on the knees and the plastic on the thighs, so it doesn't really bother me that much. I don't think Hasbro hates me for that. It's just a detail that I noticed. Kind of tricky to pick up on with the camera. Hopefully it's not overexposed. But yeah, we get the smooth surface right over here for the boots. You can see these big old spikes right here. Big old exaggerated spikes. And then you can see there's a little bit of a paint splotch right over here. And then you get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. I really love how big these arms are, by the way. I just love the overall frame of this thing. Then you have the shoulder pads right here that rotate on the inside. We'll get into the articulation in just a second. But yeah, looking at these claws, I love how big and exaggerated these claws look. That really makes me happy. You get the skewers right over here from the previous version, my previous favorite, but damn, this, yeah, it's pretty damn cool, man. And, of course, he does need to have interchangeable just fist hands right here, which is nice. I really only used these a tiny bit, but still, he does need to have these. So starting with the Silver Samurai articulation, I'll just go over to the new parts right here. We have a neck hinge and the ball joint, so his head can move up just a little bit right there, and you can get the head to shift down. I didn't move the head a whole bunch, so it's still kind of stiff, but yeah, he'll look down that much, and of course turn side to side, no pivoting, no butterfly joints, and these rotate side to side. You could kind of, you know, bend them up, but they don't stay that way. It just rotates side to side on a peg. You get the diaphragm cut here, pivot, crunches forward, moves back, and then you do have a waist cut here, right? Yep, there's a waist cut, and you can see that thing falling off right over there, which is very frustrating. And then the Wolverine, oh my god, this thing is so awesome. Okay, so they went like full-on Maximum series, I think, here with this articulation. Well, kind of. Anyway, the head can look up all the way. Look at that, dude. So sick. I mean, this guy's made for crouching. And then you could see he could look down all the way like that. Still a little bit of head tilting right there on that ball joint, and you could rotate side to side. The butterfly joints, I wish they were better, man. They do bum me out some. First off, they're not cut in that far into the chest. And second off, they don't go all the way, especially like when you look at the back right here. There's still room there. So that frustrates me, and I could see some gappage. So it just moves forward and back that much. I wish it could move more than that. You could rotate the shoulder pads a little bit, especially while articulating the figure. And what's kind of nifty here is that you can shift these shoulders up and down. So that's kind of neat. So it leads me to believe that there's a ball joint on the inside of that chest cavity. So I think that's pretty cool that you could do that. You could get the shoulders moving outward well, at 90 degrees, and then you can move them inward that far. Big old chunky arms, rotating full 360. Bicep swivel that moves independently. You also get a swivel at the elbow, and with the single jointed elbow, it does bend in that far. I think Hasbro showed a comparison of the double jointed elbow on this one compared to that one, and I still think you get more range of movement with the single jointed elbow. With the double jointed elbow. I'm more of an advocate for the double jointed elbow, but for how chunky this guy is, I think this is pretty good. So it's not the best range of movement, but for this particular design, I think that works as good as it's going to get for him being that bulky. I don't know. What do you guys think? Shit. I've seen them do this like with the Venom figure, right? Like with the deluxe Venom figure. That guy's huge and he has double jointed elbows. So I don't know. I'm going to say I still wish he had double jointed elbows. Anyway, wrist turns side to side. They hinge up and down. He's got the diaphragm cut here. Bends forward. Like that is really impressive for it being a ball joint. Bends back not as much. You get pivoting at the waist, turns side to side, and it's another ball joint at the waist. And I've heard so many people say this, that Hasbro needs to incorporate a waist and torso ball joint, and they're doing it here, and it's working out very, very well. I really like it. It looks good. A lot of range of movement right over there. So yeah, I will admit it. This is a very, very cool addition. I like that. You get a floating belt right there, which helps cover things up. You get legs that can move outward, almost can do the splits. Kicks up very high, moves back a little bit, upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. No freaking boot rotation. Oh, Hasbro hates me so much. Oh, God, they hate me. Well, dude, look at that, man. Now, I wish, the boot rotation or a cut at the ankle so you can move the foot horizontally. Either one of those I would have liked to have had, but no rotation from the knee down. Ankles do move down. You can get them moving up quite a bit, and you get beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out these two figures, you could already see that's a pretty tall Wolverine. Silver Samurai is pretty tall too. To the top of that helmet over there, he's at around 7 inches, maybe just a tad over. To the top of the horns or ears right there on the Wolverine, he's at about 6 inches. To the top of his head, just a little over 6 inches. Then for a Silver Samurai comparison, you can see the alluring aspects of this newer figure. It does look a little bit more, I don't know, it has a little bit more of a presence, I gotta say. But I like the silver more on this one. I also like having a little bit more of the details on this one too. It definitely has more paint apps overall. But, I don't know. This just seems like, aside from the paint apps, a better figure. And here's our new GamerVerse Wolverine next to the two other, what I would consider to be best Hasbro Tiger Stripe Wolverine figures out there. We have the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Wave version, and we have the X-Men 97 version. And damn, man, these other older Wolverines, they have boot rotation. Just saying, they do have the boot rotation. This one does not. Out of these three, though, which one is your favorite? I am still leaning towards this one right over here. I do like this one the most, I think, still. Time will tell. You can see how these butterfly joints cut into the chest a lot more than this one does right over here. But God, I love how this is still a sick-ass figure. I want to do a couple of swaps, though. I just want to see if I can get the fist hands on this newer figure, because I really like these new claws. Oh, God, those are some big hands. Yeah, those are some really big hands over there. Maybe we can give him a big head, too. Actually, that's kind of cool looking. That doesn't look too bad. With the bigger hands and the bigger head, it all kind of blends in together. And to just grab a random Wolverine head, here's a patch head. I'm going to snap onto this. Ooh, that looks good. Right? That fits the body nicely. I think that's pretty cool. Sweet, so you could fit some Wolverine heads on here if you want. Here's a new Wolverine figure next to the amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine, which I've always seen as my Marvel vs. Capcom Wolverine figure. And you can see they're both very husky Wolverines. I do like that. Can I do a head swap over here? Well, that's kind of weird. You get the extra piece. I just want to know what this... Oh, no, that does not look... Maybe if I add this and then put this here, that looks a little better. Sticky tack or something to make that work. Yeah. Then here's Wolverine next to another X-Men figure. We have the X-Men cartoon classic Cyclops right here, I think. I get the X-Men 97 and the classic ones confused. But anyway, yeah, he's taller than Wolverine, so that's good. It's not like this is so gigantic that, you know, he's taller than your average figure over here, but still a bit tall for a Wolverine. But once you get these two into an action pose, I want to see how they look next to each other. Oh, that looks damn good. Yeah, I feel like they scale nicely. Damn, I'm going to want to put this Wolverine figure up on my X-Men display shelf. He looks so damn sick. Look at that. So much action over here with these exaggerated parts on the Wolverine figure. It looks so damn good. Damn. Here's Wolverine and Silver Samurai next to the only other two GamerVerse Marvel vs. Capcom 2-packs I've reviewed so far. We have Psylocke and Thanos. I still love the Psylocke figure so much. Then here's Wolverine and Silver Samurai next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown 6-armed Spider-Man. Hey, is that a ninja star in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Whoa, that's a big old ninja star! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to show some love by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to join the channel for perks, you can go ahead and hit that join button. And hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. I know a lot of people have gotten their hands on this set already. And I got to tell you, I've been jealous for a long time, man. I've been looking at a lot of people getting these figures, especially the Wolverine figure, into a lot of really cool poses, and man, it's been a lot of fun. Like, the anticipation, it was worth it, dude. It's a very fun Wolverine figure, arguably the very best Wolverine figure ever made. I mean, at this moment in time, it kind of feels like it, because I was able to get this guy into the most natural looking crouching poses I've ever been able to do for a Wolverine figure. It just looks so damn sick. It's very easy to move around. It's just not being able to move those frickin' boots around. Oh god, I hate it, like when the feet stick outward and I can't tilt the boots in. That frustrates the hell out of me, man. And the Silver Samurai, it's cool. I don't get the lack of silver in it. It's like they added some glisten to it, but it's like it really should have been way more silver. Like, just even based off the source material, based off the character's name, like I just don't get it. But still a fun figure. Overall, a pretty good 2-pack over here. Pretty damn good Wolverine figure at the price point of $60. Oh man, I'm gonna rate this all in one shot over here. Yeah, because you gotta buy them both. Yeah, so at the price point of around $60, I'm gonna give this Wolverine and Silver Samurai 2-pack set a sud rating of I love it. And I'd like to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section below. I obviously love the Wolverine figure a lot more than the Silver Samurai, even though it's still damn good Silver Samurai. It is. It just doesn't have enough silver in my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you guys got to say about it. Go ahead and follow me on social media. Links in the description below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.